So today we were out in the woods doing a little shed hunting. Took out the dogs for the first time ever. I'm not really big into shed hunting. I did a little bit last spring. Kind of waited a while. The one I did find was pretty chewed up by the mice. Just kind of showing you going down the main trail here. These pines are pretty thick. You can see all these deer trails that we're following. You can see a bed. Deer sign is really thick in here. Once you get on one of these trails, it's really easy to walk along. Showing you all the trails here and all the deer sign. I'm using snowshoes. That was totally unnecessary. Yesterday it had thawed out, and today was pretty crisp snow. Here's our first deer shed that we found. It was pretty far into it. We found this. Kind of showing you before I walk up to it here. Yeah, it's pretty nice shed. Yeah, we just had some melting earlier this week, so that's why I figured I'd get out there today. Maybe some new ones showing. Trying to get my dog interested there. Show him what we're looking for. Not 20 yards down the trail, we find this one here. And as soon as I see it, I start calling to my dog and getting him to come up, trying to teach him to pick these up himself. But he's interested in them. Just doesn't know what he's supposed to do with them yet. He'll learn. He's only about a year and 2 months old, so he's got plenty of time to learn. I've never really spent time teaching him. And this one I saw and tried to get him to go get it and bring it back to me, and he was having some fun with that. And now I got him to bring it back here. He's very curious about them. Not 100% sure of what he's supposed to be doing. So today we went out and did a little shed hunting. It's late March here in Midwest Wisconsin. The snow's still pretty deep. Most of these we found were on heavily used deer trails that had very little snow left on them. It took about an hour and a half to find these three. These two are from a matching set here, the ones in front. One was about 20 yards down the trail from the other. We took the dogs out for the first time ever looking for sheds. We had never really trained them to shed hunt, but figured they're labs, and one of them's trained to retrieve other stuff. Figure it wouldn't be a huge stretch to do an antler. But tried to get him interested. Whenever I'd see one, I'd try to get the dog to go over and pick it up and bring it back. I think by the end he was starting to figure out what I wanted from him. This one here is actually a pretty nice buck. If that was a typical, that would have scored pretty nicely. All these are pretty good antlers though, and for how much time we spent out there, it was pretty good. I was on private property, but a lot of deer sign out there, a lot. I showed some of the deer trails how they're really worn in. They've been bedding back in those pines all winter. But yeah, it was a really good time. Till next time, I'm Sam. This is Young Oaks Outdoors.